My first impression as we were driving into Skid Row, and it's not just a localized block, it goes on for miles and it goes in deep as well. It's really sad that this condition actually exists in the US. I thought we were driving into, say, a third world country. Actually, I was ashamed because we're part of the system here, and then we have so many people homeless. As we got out of the car, I started to get on guard, like these people are going to mug me, or they're going to rob me, or pull out a gun. It was quite interesting. I thought I'd be scared, but in fact, it was the other way around. Society, their loved ones, families, whatever, had all disposed of them like they were garbage and obviously mistreated, and they weren't sure if I was there to help or there to use them more. You know, our organizers, Wanda and Chris, fantastic individuals. They've dedicated about 15-20 years of their lives going in almost every day. I asked, like, doesn't the government help these individuals? Isn't there funding? And some of the stuff that really, again, embarrassed me, that the government came in, for some reason or another, they took some of the bathrooms away. And Chris actually fought for over a year to put in 4 bathrooms with showers where I don't know how many people use that, and that's really, say, the only clean facility they had. Now, they had facilities for dentistry, medical, and psychology clinics and everything, but I wondered where the millions of dollars that they talked about. So from what I sense is that, you know, they get a boatload of money, and then they hire individuals to create a plan, or the money gets spent by meetings and so on, and by the time it gets to rolling out the plan, they don't have any funds, so they dump that plan. They get another boatload of money, they create another commission, and the same process goes through. By the end, there's no money to fund the plan that they created. This happens over and over and over again. And what I'd like to do is maybe have somebody research it to see what really is going on, so the money that actually is given gets to the hands of the people, so these individuals can have clean water, clean bathrooms, clean living quarters. You know, Fred, just a lovely man. Now, he ran the center where he was actually quite impressed as I touched him lightly on the shoulder. He started to feel the frequencies that I was generating for him, and his face was, oh wow, I get it, it's deeper. These frequencies go again to the core level. So when it was time where these individuals are a little more substance abuse, addicted to something, they've been in prison, they started trickling in. Although they had no idea what I was about, I had like a brief paragraph that said energy healer is going to come in and do the talk. The speech that I normally talk about, I realized that within the first 2 minutes, it was way over their head, because a lot of them don't even have a long attention span. However, I turned it into a healing session. This gentleman came up and just lightly touched them, and he just started to buckle, and he could just sense this awareness, that awakening. It's like finally there was this contact, that caring, but that caring goes way beyond, say, the humanness qualities. That caring comes from your spirit, when your spirit just starts to awaken, and that's all he needed to ignite in his soul. And from there on, everybody started lining up. And as I was reading them, working on them, quite amazing, because most of us think that they're messed up, they got stupid, they got on drugs, or they're lazy, or they just want a free lunch and then trying to get something for nothing. I realized that's not the case at all. These were the humblest individuals that I've ever met. They were deep down inside one of the kindest individuals I met. Obviously not everybody's like that that's homeless, but this group of people that I worked on, it's like their egos were just totally crushed. So when I started working on them, that nourishment, it's just like the plant is a little limp, a little sad. You water it and immediately you can feel the vibrance of the plant. Same thing with these individuals. And you know what? Again, I just want to emphasize, they're not losers, but these people were just genuine individuals that literally had bad programming. That's all it was. You know, the takeaway At an EI perspective, which is exponential intelligence, why Skid Row happens is that the darkness that we see in Skid Row is the psyche, the darkness that lives in all of humanity. It lives in each and every individual. No matter how wealthy you are, that part in you, that darkness that you just hate, that you think your good-looking purses, clothing, your $1,000,000 suits, your $1,000,000 cars, houses is going to cover up. It doesn't. No matter how wealthy you are, that's that emptiness that can never be fulfilled in anything physical. So what it is in real form is it's a physical representation of the darkness that exists in all of us. Once we cure that, situations like Skid Row, hunger, famine, abuse, anything like that will not exist as humankind. For more information on my programs, please visit masajady.com. That's MASSAJADY.com.